Yo! Welcome back, all you Regs, and to all you Shinies. Welcome to the most mediocre podcast in the Star Wars universe, the 1313 podcast. I'm Tommy, and while we wait for more people to join into the chat, my cringe dog just chewed his collar in half. So my goofy cringe skibbity dog just chewed his collar in half. So we're going to have to go get him a new collar in the morning. But that is neither here nor there. Today we are here for yet another mail call live stream. And we are going to be showing off my haul from Toyhio today. So if you don't know what Toyhio is, I'll explain it in a minute. Yeah. So let's check out the chat real quick. We got Phase 2 Action Review first. Very nice. We have Fulcrum Frequency. Very nice. First as well. And we got Commander Cook. Happy birthday, Grimace. Be right back. I'm going to go grab my... I have a Grimace. Oh, this is my Grimace. Check him out. I have the good old Grimace Happy Meal toy. This was the only one I wanted out of this set of toys, and I got it on the very first attempt. So a major W for me. He sleeps next to me on my dresser, you know? He watches over me while I sleep. So, yeah. So I'm interested. How old is your dog? Because my dog is he's only 8 months old, and we had him for a month now. We've never had a problem with him taking his collar off. And then all of a sudden, yesterday, he slipped it. And then tonight, he slipped it again and then chewed it in half. But yeah, cringe skibbity dog. Skibbity toilet Riz. Hey. Oh, hi, Mark. What's going on, Mark? I just saw you today as well. Bought some goodies from your booth at Toyhio. And, what the Sigma? Yeah, here we got Commander Bly joining in. We got a whole gaggle of geese in here tonight. Sweet. Okay, so it must just be a puppy thing, because yeah, if you're just now joining, my skibbity cringe dog just chewed his collar in half, so I have to go to the store first thing in the morning and buy him a new collar. So with that being said, this stream, if you haven't caught on from the title, is my haul from Toyhio. So if you don't know what Toyhio is, it is an amazing toy show out in Girard, Ohio. They do it about every 6 months. I think they do it in January and June every year. So I'm going to be going to the next one in January of 2025. It's such a cool event. It's very well organized. There's so many toy vendors there, hundreds of them, I would say. And I did record a vlog, so you can expect the full gwog for the Toyhio trip from today to come out. I'm planning to put that out Monday. So we're going to have that come out, and it's going to be really cool to have the Toyhio gwog come out. And again, it's October. It's that soon. October is going to be a rough month for me then, because the week before that is going to be, oh man, this is going to be a bad one. It's going to be a bad one for me. That means that the week before is ICC, so I'm going to be going to that. And then they do 3 a year. Mark, you shouldn't have told me this. It's going to be an expensive month for me in the month of October, because then that means ICC is the weekend before, and then this will be the following weekend, and I'll have to make sure I go out to that. I always make sure I support these types of events. If I'm a fan of it, I always make sure I go. I always make sure I support. We got Fig Fury jumping in the chat. What's going on, yo? Yeah, Toyhio Hall for today. And yes, there will be a gwog coming out. Hey, Phantom Menace Dennis, what's going on, brother? Yeah. So, okay, well, we've got quite a few goons in here, so I may as well start mogging on you all with my latest haul from Toyhio. So I think I only picked up a few things. And also, Commander Bly, you're going to have to leave at the end of this because some of this stuff is for you as a Father's Day gift. So you're going to have to dip on out. I'll also be sipping on coffee because I'm tired because I was at a wedding last night and I'm still recovering. I prefer to be called a mewer. Thank you very much. So let's take a gander here. So try and find things in the order I picked them up. So it's pretty much almost all Black Series, the stuff I picked up. So the first thing that I picked up is the Black Series Imperial Probe Droid. I'm going to be including this with my Imperial Troopers shelf. I don't know if you can, it's this one that you can't see below these Clone Wars guys here. But yeah, so I got this guy for $35. I'd say that's a pretty damn good deal. I'm excited to get him open, and all the stuff you see here is also going to get reviewed. And the prices at Toyhio are amazing. The guys will wheel and deal with you. They really make it worth your while to show up. Been looking at this for a while. I picked up one for Commander Bly a few years ago, so I'm glad to finally get my hands on my own and add it to my Imperial collection. So that was the first pickup of the day, was the Imperial Probe Droid Black Series. The next pickup I found was, I picked up these two together. So the first one was, and I can't believe I didn't have this until now. I got the Black Series Geonosis Battle Droid for $30. This is right about on the money for how much this guy's worth on the aftermarket right now. This guy's going to be a great addition to this shelf you see way over here on the corner, kind of like early seasons of Clone Wars / Attack of the Clones. So this is going to be a great figure to add. I'm going to review him as well. It'll be like the 5th Battle Droid review we've done for the channel. Yeah, I was really excited to get myself a Geonosis Battle Droid finally. And then at that same booth, I did pick up, and this is one I've been looking for a while, the Black Series Carbonized Sith Trooper. In my opinion, this is the best looking carbonized figure that the Black Series has done. I love the way, I wish they still did the boxes like this with the really cool chrome coloring. But just the color of this figure compared to the regular one is insane. Now, the aftermarket value on this is about $90. So I got this for $60. So to get this for about 2/3 of what it usually goes for, according to Action Figure 411, I was ecstatic to pick this up for just $60. So this is probably the most expensive thing that I got on the whole trip, like the singular most expensive item. But again, definitely worth it. It's been one that I've been wanting for a while now. He's going to look great on my first order shelf, which is up there, and he's really going to pop. So I'm excited to add him to the collection. Let's go right through the chat real quick here. Yeah, the Probe Droid's cool. Definitely a good figure there. And yeah, that in Black Series scale, it is a big piece, and I can't wait to put it in I'm probably going to stick it in the back corner because it's so much taller than everything else. Cheesy Napkin, what's up? I did pick up a couple things for Cheesy Napkin. I picked him up the Black Series Ahsoka and the Black Series Mandalorian Fleet Commander because Cheesy watched our dog while we were gone the last day or two. So thank you, Cheesy Napkin. That was part of his payment for watching the dog for a day. So, yeah. Where are those Skibby-Das? I have one right here. The Black Series Droidica. Love this dude. He looks awesome. I've got him in his Battlefront 2 victory pose right now. I absolutely love this Droidica. He's sick. Can't wait to bust out some more Phantom Menace figures so I can really start fleshing out my Phantom Menace display. It's going to look dope. So, hey, what's going on, Stuck in Carbonite? Stuck in Carbonite is a patron in the Gungan Boss tier. If you want to join our Patreon, the link is in the description of this stream right now. Very, very cool piece. Droidicus figure of the year for you. Ooh, see, that's tough because there's still a lot more to come out this year. But my personal pick for figure of the year right now probably has to go to the Super Battle Droid. I think the Super Battle Droid is just too cool to not be top 5 or number 1. Everybody's first. Everybody's first, but the only true first is Commander Bly. You should know that by now. So that was some of my pickups. I've got a couple more here. So the next thing I picked up was, so this is a booth. We featured them in our vlog when Jackson and I went with Hybrid back in January. We found this one booth called Midlife Crisis Collectibles. They were awesome. And so he has a lot of the older Black Series stuff from like the beginning of the line before like Force Awakens came out. So, I've been really wanting to backtrack a lot of my releases and pick up older figures and stuff. So he had 2 of the Blue Line figures from 2014. So I did finally got myself the Black Pauldron Sand Trooper. Excited to finally get this guy in the collection. He's super cool. And then also got the Blue Line TIE Fighter Pilot. So these 2 together, I was excited to get. I'm pretty sure he gave me a deal on these. I think I got them both for $55. So that was awesome. And again, like when I bundle stuff at toy shows like this, the guys at Toyhio, at all the vendors, they're willing to wheel and deal with you. So these are 2 that I'm going to add again to my Imperial collection. The Imperial shelf is getting very, very full. I'm going to have to maybe figure something else out for the Imperial collection. But these guys are great additions. And I didn't have any variation of this guy other than the one that came with the dewback. So I'm really excited to add another Sand Trooper to the ranks. So great picks here. Also, apologies if you can hear my dog barking. He is playing with the fiance right now, so he's enjoying himself. He's enjoying himself quite thoroughly. So let's see here. So we're talking about Super Battle Droid a little bit more in the chat. So, yeah, if you have the Super Battle Droid, I think he's really cool. Let's see. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, Sand Trooper, dude. I love the Sand Trooper. He's cool. I really, really am happy to have another one, because then I think there's the orange Pauldron one, and isn't there like a gray Pauldron one too, if I'm not mistaken? Or wait, I have the gray Pauldron one. I'm pretty sure there's an orange and a white, right? Something like that. But yeah, worth 3 1/3 Skibbity toilets. Very nice. Yeah, bro. Got to haggle and bundle like a stud, brother. And then the final thing that I picked up for myself was the TVC number 15 Clone Trooper. So this is the Clone Trooper that he does have a removable helmet, but he's on the old Clone Trooper body sculpt that came with the Revenge of the Sith figures. You'll even see that the original card is marked on the back of this, showing the original Revenge of the Sith packaging. This figure came out in it was pretty early on. It wasn't 2010. I don't know what it was, but yeah, so I got this guy. $30 I figured was a good price considering inflation and all that. But yeah, this is vintage collection. This is the same vintage collection that we have nowadays. I get all the Clone Troopers. I hang them on the wall on the card backs. So classic cloner moment. Couldn't go a single haul without picking up something like this. So I thought it was cool and it was worth picking up. Yeah, but so that's everything that I got for myself. I would say, looking at Cheesy Napkins comment here, if I had to give a total on the haul, I would say everything was about worth $30 each. So let's see. And I don't know. I have to think about that. So I would say it was probably about $250 is what it's worth for all this stuff. So but yeah. So my next couple pieces here, I really want to talk about these, but I need to request that Commander Bly leave the chat because these are spoilers for your Father's Day gifts, which I'm going to be giving to you tomorrow. If you didn't know, Commander Bly is my father. So you need to leave the chat right now. Get your skibbity self out of here so I can show off what I got you for Father's Day as part of my Toyhio haul because I don't want to spoil that. So I need to know that you have left the chat. So we're just gonna give it a minute. Yeah, get out. Get out of here. Hey, 212 Hunter. All fathers leave the chat. All fathers leave the chat. And now Bly's last. All fathers leave the chat. Yeah, we need Bly to get out of here. You need to leave. Yeah, but once he gets out of here, I'll show off what I got him for Father's Day as part of my Toyhio haul. I just need confirmation. Let's call him. Let's live call Commander Bly. Let's live call Commander Bly. Let's see. All right. Well, I'm not going to put him on speaker. Let's see. Skibbity Toilet Riz. Hey, you need to leave the chat because I'm going to show off your Father's Day gifts. All right, see ya. Now that he's gone, watch, he's like still watching. So one of the first things, if you're in the Discord or anything like that, you're going to know that Commander Bly, my dad, loves to make the comments Skibbity Ohio, Skibbity Toilet. Like, just he says it all the time. So there was a custom Lego minifigure booth at Toyhio, and one of the things that they had was a Lego Skibbity Toilet. So I picked up for my dad a Lego Skibbity Toilet so that he can have his own brain rot Skibbity Toilet, Skibbity Toilet minifigure for his own personal collection. So this is the Skibbity Toilet Lego minifigure. So that's the first thing. Is it's definitely more of a gag gift that I got him for Father's Day, but yes, the brain rot family. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys are getting much of a kick out of it as I am there. If anyone doesn't know what Skibbity Toilet is, just look it up on YouTube. It's stupid. But the second thing that I got for my dad, I think, is way cooler. Now, background on this. So my dad told me that he always says this is the very first action figure that he ever got when he was a child, the first Star Wars action figure ever. So there was several booths selling vintage Star Wars stuff. However, I was able to pick up, this is a genuine original Greedo action figure from the original line of Star Wars action figures. Now, this Greedo obviously doesn't look like the Greedo that we all know from the movie, but this is what the action figure looked like. So I was really, really excited to see it. The guy that was selling it told me that it's all genuine parts. There's nothing reproduced here. And it is in immaculate condition for being an action figure that's almost 50 years old now. So I was really excited to get this. I think he's really going to enjoy this as a present for Father's Day, being able to finally once again have his very first action figure that he ever had as a kid once again. So I'm very excited that I was able to pick this up. And again, the paint apps on it look fantastic. Everything on it looks just perfect. So it was good. It was a steal, really, too. It was a very good price for it, and I'm very excited for that. But yeah, we got McClunky according to the special editions. Yeah, I think he'll really like that too. I think it's a pretty cool one. Gotta watch out for your reproduced weapons for your Kenner Star Wars. Yeah, so all you old heads out there, just know that I think at some point I will do a little display in my Star Wars room with some of the original Star Wars figures, out of box, just to, kind of the history of Star Wars collecting. I kind of have most everything else up until that point because I do have like Power of the Force, Phantom Menace stuff from when the prequels were coming out. So I think it would be fitting to kind of like almost like a timeline of the Star Wars collecting world to include just a small display of the original figures. Yeah, Greedo. Thank you, Commander Cook. Greedo is a playable character. But yeah, I think it's a good gift. I think he'll be really excited about it, and hopefully he doesn't watch this stream and spoil himself. But yeah, some of them are really not expensive. I think honestly, most Kenner Star Wars toys get expensive when you're trying to get them in box or like with the box or something, about that. Exactly, Fig. We would not be here at all. I would not be in this game if it were not for these original figures. So wait a minute. Imagine if Greedo, it was Frico, and all he wanted to do was suck Han Solo's toes. Imagine. Wouldn't that be crazy? Just imagine. Just saying. Um, but yeah, so um, aside from that, that's pretty much it. That's the Toyhio haul. Aside from the vintage collection clone trooper, you can expect all the stuff that I picked up on this and showed off on the stream to be reviewed. I have a ton of reviews that I'm backed up on that I need to put out. We're gonna get there soon. I really just need to take time to just sit down and start pumping stuff out. I've just been really busy lately, but what else is new? So yeah, but aside from that, I am going to go play some Star Wars Battlefront 2 with the boys. Also, we've got some exciting news coming up for the podcast pretty soon here, so make sure you stay tuned. If you're in the Creators Guild or if you're in our inner circle, then you already know what I'm alluding to about some big exciting news. We're going to be having hopefully a big special guest and a big reveal for something having to do with a Star Wars con later this year. So just keep your eyes and ears out for that. That's all I'm going to say on it right now. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I love doing just these short little mail call streams with you guys. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I do. I know I still got to open. He's right here, my Kiati. People were selling him at Toyhio, I think for $25 too. So yeah, but yeah, fellas, with that being said, I'll talk to you guys soon. We'll catch you for the next video. Make sure to go check out Jacob's Guag, where he went and checked out some of the new merch at Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser and Galaxy's Edge down in Florida. And also make sure to check out the Guag that'll come out on Monday for Toyhio. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys later. And skibbity toilet riz.